What's going on, guys? Back with another one. I missed you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in. Real deal CJ. I got some great ones here for you today. My most worn. So far, you guys, it's been about 10 months on my journey, almost a year, and I wanted to share with you guys the most worn fragrances that I have today. And the first one is, of course, 9 p.m. This is a clone of Ultramel. Jean Paul Gaultier Ultramel. It's a clone of that, and this is that vanilla, pear, cinnamon. It's just so good, you guys.
Ooh, make my titties shake.
And this is a beast. This is the beast version from I think it's 2021, I believe. And these are not for sale anymore. It's like the nuclear batch, and it's a monster. It's past the beast. I can smell this like on my clothes like 2 days later. Like my my track jacket, I can smell this on there 3 days later. This thing is nuclear, just like it's advertised, and one of my favorites, as you can see. And it hasn't even been a year yet with this. On to the next one. We have Attraction Fatale, and this one, oh my gosh, you guys, is a boozy vanilla bomb with a little bit of floral in the background, but mostly you're gonna get that boozy vanilla. It's just such a
Oh God, it's so good. So good.
great, unique, guys. It's one of my favorites. It's in my top 5. And before, when I judged it, I was too strict, and it was like a beginner's review nose. You know, it's like I wasn't on to what I was smelling. And this thing is a masterpiece, you guys. Look at the dent, if you can see. I don't know if you can see the dent, but yeah, another one right there, Attraction Fatale. So good, you guys. Oh my gosh, definitely. And the projection on that, I would say about 1 to 2 hours, strong projection, and then it gets closer and closer. But all day you can smell it. The longevity is great all day. But as far as being a beast, I wouldn't. Well, when you first wearing it, it's a beast. But it just gets closer and closer to the skin as the day goes on. But you always get whiffs of it. It lasts 8 to 10 hours, easy. The next one, Jet Black. And this is a masterpiece, you guys. A masterpiece. Wifey got me. And oh my gosh, one of my favorites, you guys. And definitely got complimented on this back in the winter time. Somebody walked into the room and said, "Oh my gosh, what is that?" And I told him, and definitely, it was definitely like, when he smelled it. And that was the only time he asked me too. Like, I always wear stuff, but in particular, he asked about this one. So
Ben, what you got there, Ben?
it's definitely good. Oh my gosh. And this one is just like a winter fragrance, you guys. It's like a winter bomb. You get that cinnamon, you get that, I believe it has toffee in there, vanilla, of course. That's the 3 three notes you really smell in this, in the heart of that. But like toffee, vanilla, I think it's it might be caramel in here, and it's just so good, you guys. One of my complimented fragrances as well. So, and I might get a backup bottle. It's that good. And another monster, another beast. If you notice, all these guys are pretty much like longevity is at least 8 to 10 hours. Most of them are beasts, including this one, Ete Sauvage Elixir. And yes, definitely definitely a beast. One of my favorite is the Elixir, Sauvage Elixir, and it's just beastly. This one will last 10 to 12 hours easy, and I didn't want to spend the money for the real one, so I just got this, and it works just fine, and it pleased me. It pleased me to the point where I didn't need the real thing. To spend 150, to spend 180 bucks, it's not worth it to me. This will last plenty. It's only a 30 mil, but this thing is a beast, you guys, and it'll last forever. Excuse me. And this one, guys, one of my favorites, Tabac. And this is a clone of Tabacular, Dior Tabacular. And of course you get that tobacco, but you also get that honey. It's almost like a candy honey on top of that tobacco. And then you get the other notes. You get a little bit of cinnamon, but mainly you get that tobacco and honey. And what an amazing! It's a different tobacco and honey. It's a different than Naxos. It's a different whole other profile than Naxos. I like this more than Naxos, actually. Everyone likes Naxos. I just don't have the nose for Naxos yet. It's good, but I haven't been like wow about it like everybody claims to be. But Tabac, I wanted to see about getting the real deal, but I don't want it to be like, dang, I should have just stuck with the clone, because I don't want to get the real thing and it's not good as the clone, or I'm not like satisfied. So I think I'll just stick with this and be happy, because this is a monster, you guys. It's definitely a monster. I would say about like no more than 6 sprays. Just like Sauvage Elixir, you don't need like Sauvage Elixir. You can get like 2 or 3 sprays. It's gonna be blasting all day. You're gonna smell it all day for sure. And another one I have, you guys, is Enigma, and it's Deux, and this is a rendition of Angel Share. And oh my gosh, I never needed Angel Share because of this one. I never needed it. It's that good, and this is all you need. If you don't want to spend the money for Angel Share, this is good enough. It does get a little feminine, but in this, the apple, it shines right through, you guys. And the apple is one of my favorite notes, so I really can't get enough of this. If you can see the dent in that, and it hasn't even been a year. I don't even think it's been like it's probably been about what? It's been just about a year, but I haven't had this for a year yet, and it's almost halfway through. This is definitely one of my favorites, and it's like that apple and cinnamon. And this one is so different from Camera. Camera, to me, it gets really feminine. Well, not really feminine, but Camera gets feminine, and that's what I don't really like. I like Camera, but I don't like how feminine it gets in the dry down. So that one would be my favorite Angel Share clone. And of course, Detour Noir. And we know what this is cloning, Leighton. This is cloning PBM Leighton. And yes, this is one of my favorite. Yes, the mint in here is one of the most strongest things, but once that mint calms down, the way that vanilla, it just shines through, you guys, so beautifully. That apple, again, apple's one of my favorites, and that's what you smell mostly on that dry down. You're gonna get apple and vanilla, guys, and it's just so amazing once it dries down. Even when you first spray it, I don't mind the mint, because the mint is in the regular Leighton, but this is amazing, you guys, and beastly, again, beast. Probably at least 10 to 12 hours I've tested this, and it's definitely been there all day. So good, guys. And the last one here today would be Gisada. This is the first one, and this is the OG. And man, this is like a candy mango. It's the best, you guys, and it's a beast. I feel like this is the best mango, guys. This is number one today, and I feel like this is the best mango. I like Fire God, but I feel like Fire God, it leans more towards feminine. But this can be a signature scent if you want it, and it's just amazing, you guys. If you can sample it, maybe sample it. But I was so glad when I got this, and I just wanted a bigger bottle. Guys, I'm telling you. People compare it to Sauvage, but it's so much better. It's so much better. I'm not saying that Sauvage is not good, but this with that candy mango note is so fire. Oh my gosh, really, guys. But that's it for today, and that's all my go-to most worn fragrances. And I wanted you guys to experience what I like the most, and I'm glad you could come today. Please share with me if you have any of these, and share with me your most worn or your scent of the day. Thank you, guys. Thank you for tuning in. Until next time.